welcome back to another battle report from Crafty Terrain. Today Paul's back on the channel and he's bringing the Rebels, so talk us through the list, Paul.
So I've got the Rebel Officer with Vigilance and Portable Scanner. Got Luke Skywalker with the Jedi Mind Trick, Force Push, Saber Throw and Into the Fray. Got the Wookiee Warriors with the Bowcaster Wookiee, Tenacity, Offensive Push and Recon Intel. We've got 2 Commando Snipers, 4 Rebel Troopers with DLT and the Naked Fleet Troopers.
And then how many points is it, mate?
So it's 785 points and 10 activations.
Excellent. Let's go and see what Nick's bringing today. Okay, Nick, talk us through this CIS list.
So it's led by the Tactical Droid with Aggressive Tactics. I've got Darth Maul with Force Push, Saber Throw, Offensive, Defensive Stance and Into the Fray. I've got 4 units of B1s with the E5C. I've got 2 Droid Commandos with the Sniper and the Deflector Shields, and 2 units of Droidicas with HQ Uplink.
Nice.
786 points and 10 activations.
Okay, nice. Lots of shields in this CIS list. Let's go and take a look at Paul's battle deck as he is the blue player. Okay, so this is Paul's command deck. We've got Danger Close, Major Offensive, the Long March, Sabotage the VAPs, Payload, Intercept Transmissions, Rapid Reinforcements, Clear Conditions, and Limited Visibility. Paul, you are blue player and have first veto, so over to you.
So I'm going to veto Sabotage.
Okay, flip that over. We come to Nick.
Payload.
Okay, with Payload gone. So then Paul, it's over to you.
And so I'm going to veto Danger Close.
Okay.
I'll get rid of Rapid Reinforcement.
Okay, so that's going to leave us with Major Offensive, Intercept the Transmissions, and Clear Conditions. Let's go to deployment and take a look at the table. Let's take a look at the table, talk about cover and deployments. We're playing on Endor today. All the big Endor trees, they will be cover 2. All the grey buildings, so the bunker, the radar tower, the satellite, and this X-Wing down here will be cover 2. The trees that are green and the flowers and the bushes, they will be light cover. And then the boxes that we have down there will be light cover. And then this rock formation here in the middle is also heavy cover. Then if we take a look at deployment, let's start with the Rebels. In the centre there, we've got a unit of Wookiees and Snipers that have used their Recon Intel to move up. We've got a unit of Rebel Troopers down here. We've then got the bulk of the Rebel units all there, and then we have the Officer and Luke there also, and then 1 more unit of Snipers that have used Recon Intel to push out onto that flank and have a nice line down to the centre of the table. If we take a look at Nick's deployment, then we've got a unit of Droidicas there on that edge. We've then got the B1s all moving through with Maul there behind that tree. We then have another unit of Droidicas there with a unit of Snipers behind the barricade. We have the Tactical Droid hiding behind the tree, and then 1 unit of Snipers that have tucked in on this middle. Okay, that is deployment. Let's go to orders on turn 1. Turn 1, and Paul has gone with standing orders, and Nick has gone with an early 1-pip mechanised incursion. So Nick has priority. Okay, Paul gave his 1 order to Luke from standing orders. Nick, do you want to talk us through how you've worked your orders?
So I've given the order to the Droidicas, who
Yep.
give it to the Snipers.
Okay.
And then I've used direct with the Tac Droid to give it to these.
Yep.
Who've changed it to them, and to the Snipers.
And then finishing at the Snipers. So that leaves the stack as Maul, the Tac Droid, and 1 unit of Droidicas. So you going to the stack, Nick, or?
No, I'm going with these Droidicas. We're going to wheel mode.
Okay. Moving round. So in wheel mode, you can't spend your shields and you gain heavy cover. Oh, nice aggressive play from there, coming round to take this flank. Seems strong. Flip their order token, Nick, and that will end their turn. Move the shields along. Remember, can't be spent. Okay, Paul, coming to you.
So going to go from the stack.
Sure.
I'm going to get...
And that is trooper unit.
So I think I'm just going to go with these troopers at the back.
Sure.
And get a dodge.
Okay, stick a dodge on them and we will pass it back to Nick.
I'm going to go with this droid unit, purple.
Purple squad.
Just going to move to there, take a dodge.
Okay. Flip their order, Kahir round, and that will end their activation.
So we're going to go from the stack again. We're going to get...
Okay, so that's special forces, so snipers or your Wookiees.
So I think we're just going to move the Wookiees just a bit forward, so because they get actually to the cover.
Okay, good.
Just give them
Touching the building, that's good. So they have scale, so that's going to help if they want to go up and over that building. And then just get a dodge token. Oh, perfect. Stick the dodge on. And that will end their activation.
I'm going to go with this sniper unit.
Okay, what do I want to do?
I'm going to scale up here.
Sure.
And then move across.
Okay. Nick the aggressor. If anyone's seen Nick play before, he's always aggressive.
And then I'm going to shoot Luke.
Oh, nice. Okay. He's got some sniper shots at Luke down here. Easily got the range. Let's go to the box. Okay, Nick, 2 red. You've got Luke in the open. Surging to hit. So they do both hit. So Paul, 2 red defense dice. Just shields, not surging on defense. Oh, and Luke comes up good. There's the 2 blocks. Great start there for the Rebels.
So we're going to go to the stack again. Got...
It's another core unit.
So we're going to move these guys, I think, just to the corner of the bush.
Okay.
And then we're going to take a shot at the snipers.
Up on that ridge. I'll just jump to check for you. So you've got a DLT, so that's range 4. Yeah, you'll have a range 4 shot, yeah? Let's go to the box. Okay, so Nick has got a surge token on this droid unit. Paul's let him put his aggressive tactics on, which Nick forgot at the start, so that's very kind of Paul. So Nick has a surge and 2 shields. The DLT is 2 black and a white with critical 1, and the droids are in heavy cover. So get rolling when you're ready, Paul. So just 2 hits, so they are going to go away to the heavy cover, so it is just going to be a suppression. Okay, so I've added a suppression to that droid unit there, and just for reference, we did add the suppression to Luke when he got shot. Nick, who are you going with?
Going with this sniper unit.
Okay. So they can go speed 2 over the barricades because they have the scale keyword. Some more sniper shots incoming, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that unit behind the tree.
Okay, shooting that unit down there. Let's go to the box. Okay, Nick's got them in the open. 2 red. Surging to hit. We have a crit and a hit. So 2 white, Paul. Surging on defense. And that's going to be 2 dead rebels. Great shot there from the snipers. We've removed 2 troopers, added a suppression to that unit, and Paul, we are with you.
So we're going to stack. So we're going to get...
More troopers.
So I think for now, we're just going to move these guys, just literally tuck them in for later on when we need to push these.
Okay, yeah, moving them fleet. Seems like they're going to be the objective grabbers of the game, which that seems okay with these snipers sitting perched here. Not to let them get picked off, let you tuck them in, and we'll go back to Nick.
I'm going to go with green squad here. They're just going to move around a bit.
Sure, tucking in around that corner through that little opening.
And they'll take a dodge. That's them done.
Okay, that ends their activation.
So you're going to go from the stack again. We're going to pull.
Special forces, so that's snipers.
So I think we're just going to get a bit of retaliation, and we're just going to aim shoot up at his snipers there.
Okay, let's go to the box. Okay, Nick's got a surge and 2 shields in heavy cover. Paul's got a black and a white. Surging to hit with an aim token. So it's light cover because of sharpshooter. When you're ready, Okay, so you've got the 2 hits. So that's pretty good, yeah? You're going to leave it at that, yeah? 2. One's going to go away to the cover. Nick, you got 1 coming through. Spending a shield. You're going to spend the first shield. Let's go back to the table. Remove the shield, added the second suppression. It's over to Nick.
I'm going to go with the red squad beyond the trait.
Sure.
Just going to double move up to the...
Okay, so they're going to tuck in. Nice, making that advance towards the middle. Turn 2 will be a scoring turn. Let's go back to Paul.
Here's a stack. We get.
Oh, that is the officer, your commander.
Yep. So we're just going to check for Inspire. So we're just out of range.
Just out of range too, yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to move forward.
Sure.
And then I'm going to use take cover and give Luke a dodge and give
that unit a dodge there. Okay, nice. That's solid play. Stick them 2 dodges on and we come back to Nick.
I'm going with the last unit, blue squad. They're just going to double move around here.
Droid's getting into good positions. Let Yuki here around and come back to Paul.
I'm just going to go from the stack.
We've got a core unit.
So I think I'm just going to move these guys up.
Okay.
Should make that one.
And second. On both sides moving towards the middle for the scoring turn. That will end their activation there. So just here around, mate. Flip the order token. That's the end of their activation. Okay, Nick, we're with you. Go into your stack, yes.
Small.
Oh, it is.
So he's just going to double move to there and then just over them.
Sure.
Start taking Droid's heads off.
Okay, he's down. Flip his order.
Go from the stack. We get.
Oh, that's the last sniper unit, yeah, that are down there behind the bunker.
So I think we're just going to use these to come round.
Okay.
We're going to take a shot.
Sure, at the snipers up on the ridge. Let's go to the box. Nick's got a surge and a shield left in heavy cover down to Likes the sharpshooter. Paul, black and a white, surging to hit. You need 2 here to push anything through. It's just 1 surging to hit. That's going to go away to the light cover. Just going to be another suppression.
The stack. It's a attack droid. He's going to double move.
Wow, even the tack droid's coming out to play. Oh, Nick is getting brave. Let's go back to Paul. You've got that unit there with the suppression, or you've got Luke, who you going with?
Going to go with the little unit here.
Sure, so they're the only ones in the stack. So get that white dice, roll your rally. Needs to roll this off if you want shots. Big roll. Oh, and it's a blank. So it's only 1 action for that unit, Paul.
So I think we're just going to move them up.
Tuck in.
Just tuck in and hide.
That seems okay. Sure, yeah, put his base flat. Flip their order token. That's the end of their activation. Coming to you, Nick, for your last activation on the turn.
It's the Droidicas.
Sure. Snake in the way around that flank. That will end there. Let's move the shield tokens, flip the order, and it's just Luke Skywalker left for the rebels. What are we doing with Luke then, Paul?
We're just going to move him just up so we can get right up against to the
wall, yeah.
wall. Just going to pop him. No.
Sure. And that there completes the round. Few rebels lost to sniper fire, a few shots exchanges, shield and suppression to that unit there, and then players both just moving up for position. Let's go to orders on 2. Start of round 2. Paul has played Assault and Nick has played Roger Roger. So to roll off, Nick to roll your shields, Nick, and it's blanks. So Paul has priority. Okay, Nick, talk us through how you've worked your orders.
So the 3 have been destroyed unit is one, and then coordinate to them 2.
Yeah.
And then the 2 sniper units.
They've got the orders from Roger. Roger.
And then with direct, give it to them.
Yeah.
He's coordinated it to
Back
himself.
them. Okay, nice. And then Paul, you've gave yours to
The sniper unit, Luke,
yes,
and the Wookiees.
Okay, so Paul, you won the roll off. Who are you going with?
I think I'm going to go with the snipers.
Sure.
I'm going to do an attack and then move afterwards.
Okay, so you're shooting these snipers on the ridge, yeah. Okay, let's go to the box. So a surge and a shield for the droids in heavy cover reduced to light from sharpshooter. Black and a white, Paul, surge into hit. Need to push 2 to use the spender shield off Nick here. Or oh, it's just that one again. That's going to go away to the light cover. It's just a suppression. Okay, so that sniper took the shot and has just tucked back in here behind that building. We've added that 3rd suppression back onto the droids, and we go to you, Nick.
I'm going to go with this sniper unit.
Sure.
So I'm going to recover. I don't need to roll my rally.
Yeah, because of actions, yeah. So rolling those 3, and he rolls 2 off. So you will get 2 actions.
I'm going to recover.
You're going to recover to get your shield back, yeah?
Yeah.
And then what do you want? You take it, you shooting or you moving?
I'm going to shoot that sniper behind.
The box is down here. Okay, can I have shots at this guy? Let's go to the box. Okay, so 2 red surging to hit. They have got sharpshooter, but Nick can only see 1 of the minis, so it is heavy cover. So light cover, so that goes away to the light cover. A miss on the red dice, never nice to see. That will be just a suppression. Added a suppression to the sniper unit. We come to you, Paul.
It's going to go to the stack. Okay.
Sure. Core unit.
So we're just going to keep these guys here for later on.
Sure.
And we're just going to give them a dodge.
A little objective grabber, stick the dodge on, and that will end their activation. Okay, Nick. Oh, it doesn't want to pull Maul here. Oh, I need to droid because he gets the look.
Yeah, they're going to go into wheel mode.
Oh, pushing up on these flanks. So going wheel mode, but still choosing to move speed 1. Okay.
This one.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'll move 3.
Sure. And then just grab the wheel mode mini, stick that on.
Yeah, there.
You have to twist that end a bit. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Stick them on, here round.
That's it.
That is them done. Let's move their shields up. Back to Paul.
Right, going to go for the stack. We get
Special Forces. So that is the last unit of snipers on the table, which are there. So grab a white dice, roll your rally step. See if that suppression comes off. And it doesn't, it stays on. She still gets to actions because you are courage 2. So what would you like to do?
I'm just going to aim shoot at your snipers there.
Sure, same shot as last time. Let's go to the box. Okay, so this is going to be a black and a white surgeon to hit. Nick's got 2 shields. He's got a dodge and a surge. Can't spend the dodge because of high velocity. Heavy cover down to light because of sharpshooter. Get rolling. Oh, you've got an aim to spend as well. So someone grab that aim. There's one right there. When you're ready, Paul. Oh, so we've got a crit straight away. So you can re-roll the black. Looking for another crit, really? No. So the crit comes through, Nick. You're going to be spending shields. Yeah. Okay, going to bring a shield off. These droids up there with their shields could be a problem. Just recovering every turn. Going to be a thorn in the rebel side. Removed the shield, added a suppression to the droids on the ridge. It's with Nick.
I'm going to go with the tactics droid.
Sure.
He's just going to move to there. And then use bolster to on the sniper unit and this unit here.
Okay.
That's him done.
Sure.
We go for the stack. We're going to get the troopers.
Okay, who are we going with?
I think we're going to go with these guys behind the tree.
Okay, yeah. Come round.
We're just going to use them to come out.
And you're going to be shooting at this droidica unit down here. Yeah, they will have heavy cover because of wheel mode, but can't spend their shields. I'll let you hear around, Paul, so you can see everything and we'll go to the box. Okay, Paul, so this is going to be 4 black and a white with your DLT. This has critical 1. When you're ready, get rolling. Nick has the heavy cover provided from wheel mode. Okay, so we've got 1. This will become a crit. This will be a blank. That's not a great roll. That'll go away to the cover, but we have got 1 coming through, forcing a save, surging on defence. And it is a blank. It is the first wound on the Droidicas. First wound's gone on to the Droidicas. Nick, you know what you're doing. The measuring tool's already out.
I'm going to go with purple squad.
Sure.
I'm just going to double move up here.
Okay.
Go on the barricade.
Let your gear around into the heavy cover. And let's come back to Paul.
Right, we're going to stack. You get the troopers.
Okay.
So we're just going to see if we can get anything else onto the Droidicas. So
Okay.
we're just going to move a bit forward and move around, see if we can get cover so we don't get shot back.
Yeah, like
And then
tucking
we're just
behind that
gonna
tree, yeah.
Range 4.
You'll have your range 4 DLT at the Droidicas, yeah? Nice. DLT, 2 black and a white with critical 1. Nick has heavy cover. When you're ready. Oh, an amazing roll. 2 natural crits. Pushing 2 through, 2 saves, surging to defence. Oh, Nick gets 1. Another good roll there in return, but takes another wound. Second wound has gone on to the Droidicas as we come back to Nick and the droids.
I'm just going to go with green squad behind here.
Okay.
And then just going to take a dodge. Stand there.
And hold position. Oh, does this mean Nick's not making the advance to score on this turn? Let's go back to Paul.
Move from the stack again.
Okay, core unit.
So I think we're just going to use
Yeah.
these guys to aim shoot up at the droids on the ridge.
Okay, and that's a range 4 shot, so let's go to the box. Black and a white with critical 1 with an aim, and Nick is in heavy cover with a dodge, a shield, and a surge. So Paul, get rolling. Oh, okay, so you've got 1 crit straight away. These 2 will go away to the heavy cover. So you might as well roll them looking for a surge or a crit because they're going to go away anyway. No, so that's okay. So it's going to be 1 coming through. So you're going to spend your shields. Yeah, you can't spend your dodge for a crit. Okay, and let's go back to the table. So all the shields are spent off them droids. They've gained a second suppression. And Nick, it's over to you.
I'm going to go with blue squad. And they're just going to do nothing. And take another dodge.
Wow, this is Nick playing a defensive game. Mr. Aggressive. Let's go back to Paul.
We go from the stack.
Well, it is troopers, so the commander is last in the stack.
So we're going to use this troopers
Yeah.
to try and get to range 3.
Of the Droidicas, yeah. Let's give you a little look because you can just see that 1 Droidica sticking out through there if you make the corner of the bunker, yeah. Which you easily can. So I'll give you range 3. Let's go to the box. Then, so the Droidicas are in heavy cover. You can only see the one without any wounds. And so, Paul, there you go, mate. You got 6 black and a white with critical 1 shooting into heavy cover. Oh, that is an amazing roll. Go on, Paul, with all the crits. And then this will become a crit with critical 1. Oh, it's all of them? Nick is shaking his head in disgust. We're going to lose 2 to the heavy cover, making him force 5. Paul just asked before this roll, is there a chance that I can kill 1 here? Surging on defence, Nick will save 1, and that will be a dead Droidica and leave that unit absolutely ruined. What a shot for the rebels. 1 Droidica down. That leaves that unit looking desperate really there from an offensive point of view. Nick, what are we up to?
I'm going to go with the last unit of droids.
Sure.
They're just going to stay where they are.
And hold where they are.
Take a dodge.
Sure, we come back to Paul.
Alright, go to the last one.
Which you know is the officer.
Yep, so I'm just going to use take cover
Sure.
and give the Wookiees and Luke.
Yeah, give 2 dodges out. That'll be your first action. And then if you like, you can move, give yourself a dodge or...
Yep, then I'll just move up.
Yeah, sure.
Just come up here.
Tuck him in. Flip his order token and that will end his activation. Okay, and you just stack now, yeah? Oh,
Yeah, I've got the snipers as well.
Okay.
See all the droidicas. I'm going to go into wheel mode.
Nick's continuing the pincer movement. Paul's kind of dealt with the one coming from this side. Okay, double moving up. Threatening these weaker units that are at the back of the rebels. That seems like a strong play as we come back to Paul. Okay, Paul, it's just your main two units, Wookiees and Luke. Who are we going with?
Gonna go with the Wookiees.
Sure.
And we are just gonna keep them here and just give them a dodge.
Okay. Defensive play with Nick not pushing towards the middle. The Wookiees don't need to make a move. We go back to Nick. You've got your last sniper unit or you've got more, which are both there behind this rock. Where are we going?
I'm going to go with the sniper unit.
Sure.
They're going to come to there. And they're going to shoot at that unit back there.
Oh, the unit that did the damage on the droidicas. Nick looking for some revenge. Let's go to the box. Okay, so 2 red. Surging to hit, and Paul is in the open. Oh, it's another blank on that red, so it's just going to be 1 white dice, 1 white. Paul surging on defense. Can he get it? It's a blank. That's a dead rebel in a suppression. Moved a mini, added a suppression to that unit down there at the end. It's just the Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker left. Is he going to make a raid on the middle, Paul?
Nope, Luke's just going to follow suit.
He's just going to hold position.
Put a dodge on it.
Sure, defensive play there from Luke, and that ends his activation. We come to you and Maul. Is Maul going to make a raid and sneak the middle on 2?
Yeah.
Oh, he is. He's coming. He should easily have range. Yeah, he's going to use jump to get to there. And then needs to be at range 1 to score with a trooper unit. More out in a bit of a vulnerable position there, but that will end the round. So let's take a look at any damage. Some more sniper shots happening, picking off some rebels. Probably the biggest note combat wise was this droidica unit here getting a mini loss with some amazing rolls from Paul. In a good position, Paul holding steady on the middle, and now Maul has just snuck in to give a 2-1 lead because Nick will score the middle, he will score his home objective there, and Paul will score his home objective there. This game is starting to heat up nicely. Let's go to orders on 3. Start of turn 3, Nick has a 2-1 lead. Paul has gone with a 3-pip Return of the Jedi, and Nick has gone with a 2-pip The Phantom Menace. That is nice play there, Nick. I like that. More cannot be attacked by units beyond range 2. Let's go back to the table. Okay, so Paul has gave his orders, 1 to the officer, 1 to the Wookiees, and then 1 on Luke, and Luke gets a dodge from his card. He's also kept a dodge from Vigilance. So nice starting the turn with 2 dodges on Luke. And then Nick, do you want to just talk through how you have coordinated through all your orders?
Yeah, some all.
Yep.
And then 1 trooper.
Sure.
And then direct to these.
And then chained all the way
to
through. So leaving your stack as your tac droid and 2 droidicas. Nick, and you 1 priority with your 2-pip?
Yeah, I'm going to go with these.
Oh, sure.
I'm going to shoot the sniper unit over there.
Okay, shooting at this sniper unit behind the boxes, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the box. Just roll your rally step because they have got a suppression and it does come off. So there was courage too, so they're going to get their actions anyway. So 2 red with shot. They're in heavy cover, so it's light. So it's going to go away. These snipers rolling a lot of blanks on red dice. This goes away to the cover. That is just going to be a suppression. A disappointing roll. Okay, that has been a suppression added to this unit there. Nick, your second action is there. And then they're going to scale down. They're retreating back behind that wall, not recovering the shields, and that ends their activation. Or we come to you.
Use a stack.
In his special forces, so snipers.
We're going to try a bit of an aggressive play.
Okay.
And I think we're going to aim shoot to see if we can get rid of any of these shields before they come.
Okay, that's nice. Shooting into the shields. It is aggressive leaving them there, but let's go and see what happens. So with an aim, this is 2 black because it's within range 3, and a white critical, not critical 1. It has surge to hit. When you're ready, get rolling. Also has pierce. Oh, so you surge to hit. So this is 1. You're going to get to re-roll them 2 blanks with your aim. And another crit. There is no cover, so Nick, do you want to spend 2 shields? Yeah, because it's got pierce, so that seems good to spend your 2 shields when it's a pierced attack. They will both go away to the shields, and there is no wounds coming through. Okay, Nick.
I'm going to go with these snipers here.
Sure.
I'm going to shoot at the unit I shot at last time, at the back.
Down here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the box. Okay, Nick, they're in the open. 2 red. Let's see if you can roll a double hit. Oh, it's another. This is unbelievable. Another blank. So that's going to go away. 1 is coming through, Paul, so you have got to roll a save this time. Surging on defence. So assaulting the wound if this is a block. And it's a blank. That is another dead rebel and a suppression. I removed a mini and added a suppression. Nick, what you want to do with them snipers?
I'm going to move back around this corner.
Oh, they're retreating back. I think they're going back to practice their aim, but the looks of things, the amount of misses you've rolled, flip their order, mate. That is the end of their activation. Okay, Paul, we're back to you. It's a core unit.
So I think we're just going to tuck these guys in.
Okay. That's 1 action. That Droidica with its shields activated, a 3-man squad, probably no match for the Droidica, or won't get many wounds through.
And then I can just give them a dodge.
Yeah, stick a dodge on, mate, yeah. That will end their activation. Nick?
I'll go with this unit at the back. I'm just going to take a dodge. Start with that.
Okay, that ends their turn.
Okay, so you're going to go.
It's a core unit.
So I think for now we're just going to use this unit in the middle.
Okay.
Just going to leave them there and take the dodge.
Okay. As we come back to the droids, it's round 3, not a scoring turn, and both players sort of getting a bit more defensive. The droids and Nick.
Go with blue squad. And dodge. Stay where they are.
Okay, back to Paul. What do you stack?
Okay.
Well, you don't have to, but I guess you are, yeah.
Going to get troopers.
Sure.
So we're going to try and roll the suppression.
Okay. And that stays on, so it's just going to be 1 action.
So I think we're just going to move just back into a little bit of cover.
Yeah, they've been picked apart by them snipers a little bit, yeah?
Yep.
Sure, they will keep their suppression, flip their order, and it goes back to the droids. Okay, Nick, over to you.
I'm going to go with red squad. And they're going to follow suit.
Holding that position. Is it going to be a big droid push for the middle at the end and a swarm as droids normally do? It feels that way as we come back to Paul and the rebels. Okay, Paul, we're coming back to you.
I think we're just going to use the officer.
Okay.
And use take cover.
Sure, who are we giving the dodges to? So it's take cover 2. She's got a portable scanner, so 2 dodges.
Going to give 1 to these guys.
Sure.
And 1 to the Wookiees.
Okay, and then he's got a second action. So you can move, take a dodge, do whatever you want to do. Sure, and that will end his activation.
I'm going to go with the last unit of droids and dodge and stay still.
Sure, and we come back to Paul. Paul?
We're going to go
It's a core unit.
back from there. And I think we're just going to go for it. We're going to move from here. Oh, God.
Okay, moving in on the Droidicas, nice.
And then obviously just come round and we're obviously going to
Shoot at the Droidicas. Okay, let's go to the box. Okay, Paul, 6 black and a white with critical 1. Nick's only got 2 shields left. When you're ready. Okay, so we've got 2 crits and 2 hits. Just need to check the cover, 1 second. Just check cover, and the second Droideka is in light cover because of the bushes, so that one's going to come off to the cover. So there's 3 hits coming through, Nick. So do you want to spend both shields?
Yeah.
So that's going to remove them 2 hits there. Nick getting forced to roll a save, surging on defence. Oh, and he gets the save. That's a good roll there for the Droidekas. No wounds, but all them shields are spent. So all the shields have been removed from the Droidekas there. As we come to Unique, and it's stack or Maul on the table. What we going with?
The stack.
And it is
Droidekas.
time to retaliate.
They're just gonna.
So AI move or attack, yeah.
Yeah, but they're only gonna. Just to there.
Sure.
And then shoot at the snipers.
Shooting at the snipers that'll have heavy cover. Let's go to the box. Hey, Droidekas, 2 red and 4 black. Not surging on defence. And that's a good shot there. There's only 1 blank. So we're going to take 2 to the cover. Let's take the 2 red. So 3 coming through. Paul, 3 white dice. Surging on defence. Needs a good roll here to survive. And it's just 1 with 2 coming through. And that is the first activation off the table. Great play there from the droids. Okay, Paul, we've removed the sniper unit from the table. You go and stack?
Yep.
And that is a sniper unit, yeah? They are there in the bunch in that middle.
Yep, so we're just going to move into the middle here.
Sure.
And we're just going to shoot back at the Droidekas.
Okay, nice, yeah. So let you move back and hear around and then have your shots. Okay, so there is no cover on this shot. And then it's a black and a white. So when you're ready, Paul, this has Pierce, surging to hit. So you've got the 1 with Pierce, that will be a wound. So first wound for that Droideka unit, good shot. Onto the Droidekas as we come back to Unique.
It's gonna go off the stack.
And that is
the Droidekas.
It's this lonely guy down here.
So it's just gonna pivot.
So AI move, yeah, to pivot.
Yeah. And then just come here.
Oh, okay, he's tucking in. Oh, nice defensive position, watching that middle setting up. I like it, and that ends his activation. Okay, Paul, back to you. Last one is the fleets.
Yep. So we're going to continue with the aggression.
Yeah, fair enough.
And we're going to come out. And
You need to be range 2 with the fleet troopers to shoot.
So we're going to come round.
And they're going to have open shots on the Droidekas. Let's go to the box. So fleet troopers shoot 2 white dice each. So it's 8 white, surging to hit. And the Droidekas are in the open. This is a bit of a lottery. Oh, and it's not good. It's just 1 crit. Paul puts his hands on his head. He was hoping for more. Oh, and Nick rubs salt into the wound with the save, surging on defence. A great roll. Nick smiling. Pointing from the fleet troopers. No more wounds, and it's not looking great now for them on that flank. As we come back to Nick, who has the tack droid in the stack and Maul on the table.
It's gonna be the stack to the tack droid.
Sure.
He's gonna.
He's looking down the table, lining up shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy with that.
Yeah. And then
Second action.
gonna just use bolster. It's irrelevant though.
Yeah, it's not going to matter, is it? Okay, unless... Cool, that will end his activation. Okay, Paul, so it's Wookiees or Luke.
So we're just going to go with the Wookiees. We're just going to put the dodge on them and just leave them there.
Yeah, sure. With Maul sitting on the middle, I don't think they need to come up and over. Plus, it's not a scoring turn, so that seems like a solid move. As we come back to Nick and Maul. Nick, just Maul to go.
Right, he's gonna come this way. To there.
That's 1.
And then through to there.
Sure. Staying with the units. Is he going to come back to score on 4 as we come to Paul now to just finish off the round with Luke? Paul, Luke closing out the round.
We're just going to hold with Luke there and keep him there.
Okay, it's a patient game so far, so that will end the round. With the action happening on the flanks, with both units being a bit shy towards that middle, not wanting to lose anything, but expecting big pushes maybe on turns 5 and 6. These droidicas have pushed around here and wiped out the first activation of the day, so it's now 10 activations for CIS versus 9 of the Rebels, and the fleet's had a disappointing shot and look a little bit stranded there in the open. And then this droidica unit here has just pushed back to act as sort of like a pillar box gun turret now on that middle. Let's go to orders on turn 4. Turn 4, Paul has gone with my ally is the Force, and Nick has gone with orbital strike. So we're going to have a roll off. It's turn 4, so that is going to be Nick to roll. Do your shields, Nick. And it's a blanks and surge, so it is Paul that wins the roll off. Let's go back to the table. So you gave your one order to your attack droid, and then I guess you directed and come through the chain, give out your surges, and then onto the sniper. So you've got stack, and then Paul, you gave your 2 orders, one to the Wookiees, one to Luke. They both got dodges, and Luke kept a dodge from vigilance. And we're with you, Paul. You won the roll off.
So we're going to go the stack.
Okay, core unit.
So we're going to use these guys to aim and shoot to see if we can't weaken the
droidica unit. Okay, let's go to the box. Paul, 6 black and a white, critical 1. Nick has 1 shield and he's in light cover. You have an aim when you're ready. Roll. Okay, so we've got a crit, hit, and a hit. Let's move the misses. So you're going to get to re-roll 2 with your aim. And then hit, and then with critical 1, this will become a crit. Let me just check something. I was just checking if it was a natural crit or whether it turns a surge, and it was a natural crit, so that's right. 1 to the light cover. You're going to shield 1, Nick. Yeah. Shield 1 off. So it's 3 coming through. This could kill a droidica here. There's already 1 wound on. Oh, it's a big roll for the CIS. 2 saves and just 1 wound. That will keep both droidicas alive. Great roll, Nick. Sorry, just realised there wasn't light cover because the droidicas had moved. The both players didn't realise they just took the shot from last turn. So Nick is going to roll 1 more white dice. If he gets the save, the droidica lives. And it is a blank. It will kill one of the droidicas. Okay, so we've removed one of the droidicas there as we come to Nick.
Yeah, I'm going off the stack.
And that is snipers, yeah.
I'm going to IO move. Just around these crates.
Nick lining up a shot. I'll give you a little look at what Nick's looking at. Oh, I can see what's going on here. Happy with that? So you can see the unit leader in the DLT, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's go to the box. So heavy cover down to light, 2 red, and you can see the unit leader in the DLT. It's another black. That's going to go away to the cover. It is just going to be a suppression, and the DLT does not get terrain scoped. Okay, we've added a suppression to that unit there. As Paul, we go to you.
And open the stack.
Sure. And that is your sniper team, which is here.
Yeah, so we're just going to aim shoot at the droidica.
Okay, let's go to the box. Apple, black and a white with an aim, no cover, and this has Pierce. You surge to hit, so that becomes a hit, and then you get to re-roll that with your aim. And that will become a hit also. 2 white, Nick, this has Pierce. This could put this droidica down to its final wound. It's 2 blanks. It will take the droidica down to 1. 2 wounds going on to the droidicas there from them shots from the sniper, leaving him with 1 wound as we come to you, Nick.
I'm going off the stack. It's the droidicas.
Okay.
I'm going to go with this one.
Go with him before you lose him.
Got AO attack, innit?
He has got AO attack.
I'll shoot these.
Ooh, okay. Shooting the rebel unit that will have light cover from the boxes. Let's go to the box. 2 black and a red. This is a suppressive weapon. Shooting into light cover. You're going to get all three. Nice roll there from the one droidica. One to the light cover. Pull two white dice. Surging on defence. And it's two blanks. That's a good shot from the droidica. Two dead rebels and two suppression. Two suppression there. Two units off as the droidica looks like he's making a move. And if he survives, I guess he's wheel moding it out of there, but the fleets might have something to say about that as we come back to Paul. Paul, we're with you.
So we're going to go to the stack.
And that is your officer.
Yep. So I think we're just going to inspire.
Sure, yeah, pull that off.
Suppression away. And we're going to use take cover.
Yeah, give two dodges out.
Give it to Luke.
Sure, three dodges on Luke. That seems strong. Cool. And then
we're just going to move forwards just into the little hole here.
Into that gap there up against the wall, yeah. He's easily got speed 2 to that, mate. So let's pick him up, stick him in there, and that is the end of his activation. Okay, Nick, back to you.
I'm going to go with the attack droid. I'm going to use bolster on these. I don't think I can reach anyone else. No. And then I'm going to aim. And then at the end of his activation,
You get Orbital Strike. Who are you using that on?
The unit of rebels that I shot at with the droidica.
So that'll be them down there that'll have a light cover, but will you reduce from the sharpshooter? So let's go to the box. Orbital Strike is 2 red and it is 2 black. It's suppressive and immune to deflect, so that's not going to matter, but suppressive will. So let's see what you roll. So we've got 2 hits. It doesn't surge, so there's 2 misses, Nick. So re-roll them with your aim. Oh, and it's 2 misses. That's not great. So it's no cover. So 2 coming through. So roll your 2 dice, Paul. And you'll get a save. That's a good save there. So you'll only use 1. We'll gain 2 suppression. Okay, we've added 2 suppressions. That unit's up to 4, and it's just the unit leader and the heavy left. As we come to you, Paul.
Use a stack.
And it's a core unit.
So I'm just going to aim and shoot with these troopers.
To kill the droidica, yeah. Let's go to the box. 8 white with an aim. The droidica's in the open with 1 wound left, so you would think that he's going to die here, so get rolling. Sorry, I took your aim out of the box. Oh, thanks, Nick. Oh, just 1 so far. You are going to get to re-roll 2. Oh, and that stats come good because you're surging. So that's going to be 3. It would have been close if it was just a 1 roll. Surging on defence. Nick needs a miracle. He's only going to get 1, and that is going to remove the first unit off the table for CIS. The fleet troopers have managed not to lose a unit and get the kill. Okay, that droidica unit gone from down there. That's the flanks are safe for the rebels once again, as they've repelled the attacks from the droidicas. As we come to Nick.
I'm going to go with this sniper team. So I'm going to recover.
Let's get your 2 shields back.
And then... where's he want to go? Yeah. And then he's just going to come to here. I'll be him done.
Sure. We come back to you.
Stack.
Troopers.
So we're just going to use these guys just to come forward into here. And then we're just going to take a dodge.
Sure. We'll get a dodge, stick that on, and that will end their activation. Unique.
I'm going to go with purple. I'm just going to come over here.
Speed 1 over barricades.
And then up to here.
Edging up towards the middle. Turn 4. This is a scoring round. That will end their activation there, Nick. Flip their order token. Paul.
Stack.
Yeah, sure. And that is troopers.
Just going to use these guys. Just sort of tuck them in a bit.
Tuck in, yeah. Tidy up. And then Rika here.
And then I'll give them a dodge.
Okay. Flip their order token and it's back to Nick. Okay, Nick, over to you.
3 squad at the back. I'm just going to take a dodge.
Sure. Leave them there where they are as we come back to Paul. Paul.
Right, go for the last one.
Sure, and it is that trooper unit behind the trees there.
Yep, so we're just going to stick here. Just going to come round and move them round a bit.
Sure.
And then we're just going to give them a dodgings.
Okay, stick a dodge on. That will end their turn as we come back to Nick. Nick.
I'm going to go with green.
Are they pushing?
Yeah.
Oh, he's coming.
Through there. To there.
Sure. That will end their activation. Okay, Paul, we come to you. Nick has made his intentions known.
So we're going to use Luke, and we're going to jump,
Sure.
come over, and then we're going to tuck ourselves in.
Okay, yeah, do that. Luke moving in on the middle.
Go over, obviously. We're just going to tuck ourselves in and just make sure.
So that's 2 actions to move to there.
I'm just going to have a look at this droid.
Yeah, okay, check your angles, move your order token up and your 3 dodges, and that will end Luke's turn embedded on that middle. Okay, that's where Luke's ended up. Paul's done some measuring and he's used Jedi Mind Trick on the droid unit there and refreshed that with Master of the Force. As we come to you, Nick.
I'm going to go with red squad.
Sure.
Just going to go there. There, and take a dodge.
Okay, stick that on. As we come back to Paul and the Wookiee unit. It's your Wookiees.
Yeah, so we're going to scale on up.
Sure.
And we're obviously going to move.
So you can stop at the edge of the building, yeah?
Edge.
And then,
We're going to scale down.
yeah, so next activation, next turns, yeah. So scale down, now they can move at the end of that one.
Yep, so we're going to do a speed 2. And we're going to try and end up just over by Luke.
Sure.
Okay, for your friends. The Wookiee guys.
Sure. We'll let you key around, put your 2 dodges on. Cool. Over to you.
Off the stack.
Sure.
It's a joy. Because come over there. And then go into there. It's done.
Sure. That'll end that Droidica's activation. And it's just Maul then for you from the stack.
Yeah, off the stack. Go there.
Okay. So let's just take a look at the board. If we start with the middle is drawn at 2-2. So Paul has the Wookiees and Luke, and Nick has the droids and Maul. Nick scores his home objective and Paul scores his back objective. This game's kicking off in the middle now with these units staring each other down. Let's go to orders on 5. 5 and Nick has a 3-1 lead. Paul has gone with You Serve Your Master Well, and Nick has gone with Jewel of Fate. So Maul will gain a dodge token and disengage. And let's go back to the board. Right, to roll off. Paul, you get to roll. You're the shields, Paul. And it's blanks and surges, so Nick wins priority. Paul gave his one order to Luke. Nick gave his one to Moore, and then he's used direct to chain through to the droids. Nick, we're with you.
I'm going off the stack. I want the droidica. It's not.
It's not.
So they've got to move or dodge. So I'll just move to there.
Sure.
And shoot the Wookiees.
Okay, going to have shots at the Wookiees. Let's go to the box. Nick, 2 red. Shooting at the Wookiees that have got no cover because of sharpshooter. It's 2 hits, 2 white dice, Paul. Only shields for Wookiees. Oh, 1 blank, 1 in the box. 2 blanks, that's 2 wounds for the Wookiees as we go back to the table. Okay, Paul, we're coming to you.
Right, so we're just going to use Luke.
Sure.
We're just going to move up to the droidica.
Okay.
And attack.
Sure. With charge, yeah, that gives you an attack. Let's go to the box. 7 black. We surge to crit, and this has pierce 2. So if you score a hit here, the droidica dies. You can't spend shields in melee, so there's no shields for the droidica. There we have it. There's a crit there, but there's lots of surges, and with pierce, that will kill the droidica. That attack there from Luke has removed the droidica. What do you want to do now, Paul?
So we're going to force push with Luke.
Sure.
And then, so
you're at range 1, so you need a speed 1.
there it is. We're going to put him here.
Sure.
And
Then Kahira's troops around. So anything at range 1, yes, so you can be close to the Wookiees. I'll see what's going on here. Okay, and then I guess you're going to give free action to the Wookiees and charge in.
Yep, so I'm going to charge with them.
Okay, so move your unit leader in and then Kahir round onto base contact, and we'll go. We charge. They're going to get an attack on the droids. So 8 black for the Wookiees, not surging. When you're ready, Paul. Oh, it's not bad. Got 5. So 5 white, Nick. Just shields for you. And that's going to be 5 dead droids because you don't surge on defense. Good shot there from the Wookiees. And Nick has removed 5 of the droids there. So you've got an action left with Luke because that was a free thing to do with the Wookiees. So
yeah, so we're just going to use Luke now to jump back into some cover. So just
sure. Cool. Pick him up, pull him over. That's a good turn there from Luke. Killing the droidicas and removing 5 droids, and the Wookiees are now in melee. Good, nice play. Okay, Nick, we're with you.
I'm going to go with the unit disengage.
Yeah, sure.
Disengage.
Sure, then key around.
Yep. Oh, no, roll the runner.
Oh yeah, do you want to grab a white dice, see if that suppression comes off? No, it doesn't, so it takes all your actions, well, the 2 actions, but it uses all 2 actions to disengage, so it's back to Paul. Okay, Paul, over to you.
Stay.
And it's a core unit. I would have liked the Wookiees there, because they are now out in the open.
Just going to use these guys to come back around.
Sure, yeah, for unit leader. That's 1 action.
And I'll give him a dodge.
Okay, stick a dodge on, and that will end their turn there. Okay, Nick, over to you.
I'll go with the snipers. I'm going to aim and shoot the Wookiees.
Okay, can aim, shoot at the Wookiees. Let's go to the box. Range 3, so you're going to add 2 white to that, Paul. You've got an aim, so that can be spent for lethal or spent to reroll. Oh, that's a nice shot. Crit. They are got no cover because of sharpshooter. You're spending it for lethal?
Yeah, lethal.
For lethal. Okay, so this attack will have pierce, so 3 white, Paul. Looking for just shields. His Wookiees could be in trouble here. You will get one save, but with Pierce that will go away, and that is a blank on the surge. So that's 3 wounds going on the Wookiees. Removed the Wookiee and added 2 wounds to another and a suppression as we come to you, Paul, hoping for Wookiees. Oh, it's a core unit, no good. Who are we going with?
Then we're going to try and move these guys up.
Okay. Roll your rally. 3 needs to roll. Or you roll 2 off, so you'll get 1 action, have 1 suppression left. So I'll do that for you, mate. And then you're going to get to move. I'll let you move up. Check your line of sight. And then key around. Happy with that, yeah? Then we're going to go there.
Yep.
Okay, Nick, we're with you.
I'm going to go with Maul.
Okay.
I'm going to cyber throw
Sure.
the Wookiees.
Okay, let's go to the box. So 4 red, not surging, and he's in light cover from suppression. You've scored all 4, so that's going to be 3 after the cover. So 3 white. This has pierce 2, so it's unlocked. This is probably going to be 3 wounds. Yeah, with pierce, even without the pierce, it's 3 wounds. The Wookiees are getting peeled off the table. Okay, Nick, you've removed another Wookiee. The bowcaster's got 2 wounds. They're on 3 suppression.
Jump over it.
And Maul's jumping off that middle. Okay, that's the end of his turn. Before we come to you, the Wookiees.
The stack.
Is it Wookiees? It is Wookiees. Okay, get 3 red dice and roll your rally. Red dice with Wookiees for suppression. So have the Indomitable. And you'll clear all 3. So you're going to get 2 actions. Do you want a minute to have a think about what you want to do? Okay. Paul, you've had a think.
Right, what we're going to do is we're just going to double move around.
Oh, he's going for
Going to
it.
come back with these.
Yes, you've got charge, you've got unhindered, you've got offensive push as well, so you can use offensive push. Sure, let's go to the box. Wookiees is going to be 4 black with a name when you're ready. There's 2 droids in the unit. Oh, that's not nice. 1 hit, they don't surge, do they? So just re-roll your 2 misses. Oh, they do surge on attack. They do surge on attack. They don't surge on defence. So that is going to be a hit. That is going to be a hit. That's probably the end of that droid unit. But Nick, roll it anyway, needing just shields. Sorry, mate. There we go. And that is a droid unit off the table, but the Wookiees are now deep in enemy territory. Droid unit off the table. Wookiees tucked up in heavy cover. Nick, we come to you.
Go red. Move to there.
You're looking to get some revenge for their mechanical friends. You're going to have shots at the Wookiees, yeah?
No, Luke.
Oh, okay. Shooting at Luke. Let's go to the box. Okay, Nick. 6 white, 3 black. Luke does have a dodge in heavy cover. So we've got a hit, and a crit. Misses 2 to heavy cover. You can't spend your dodge on that crit, so roll a red dice. Shields only. And it is a block from Luke. A good save, but a suppression. Back to you. The suppression has gone on Luke. That's core unit.
Just going to start heading up now with these guys. So we're going to start heading round.
Okay. Next turn, last turn. Nick has a 3-2 lead on victory points. Sure, and then Kahir around, and that will end their activation. With you.
I'm going to go purple. I'm going to aim shoot the Wookiees.
Okay, aim shoot at the Wookiees. Let's go to the box. 6 white, 3 black. Aim shooting at the Wookiees. Oh, it's a good shot. We've got 2 on the white and 2 with the black so far. So you're going to re-roll a black and a white. Not surging. 2 to cover. 2 white dice pool. Shields only. A wound kills the bowcaster. Oh, double surge is no good. They are only shields. That is a dead bowcaster. Paul, back to you.
Stack.
Snipers.
Move these guys.
We're moving up.
Yeah.
Sure. Key around, let's see what you can see. Paul's getting down table level.
I don't know.
We'll let you have a look, see what you want to shoot. Check line of sight, and he's only got sight to the sniper units. He's going to have his shots at them snipers. Kind of white, shooting at the snipers that have got 2 shields. When you're ready, roll the dice. They are in light cover. That's just going to be a suppression because that'll be a hit and it'll go away to the cover. Nick, with you.
I'm going with blue.
Is it finishing off the Wookiees?
Yeah, I'm shoot the Wookiees.
Aim shoot needs 2 at the Wookiee. Let's go to the box. Okay. So 6 white, 3 black with an aim shooting at the Wookiees in heavy cover. Oh, it's another good roll from the droids. There's plenty of... Well, there's 2 crits and you get to re-roll 2. So far, you could like 1 more here. That will just go to cover. So 2 coming through. You need a save here, Paul. Well, that Wookiee unit is off the table. Shield needed. Oh, he gets the shield. Takes another wound and a suppression. And that's a Wookiee unit is up to 2 suppression, 1 wound left as we come to you, Paul.
Stack.
And it is a core unit, which are both behind the bunker there.
Yeah, we're just going to keep trying to move these guys forward.
Sure. That's 1 action.
I'm just going to move him again so they're up around the cover.
Sure. Okay, easily make that here round, put the objective back, and it's back to Nick. Nick, over to you.
Off my stack, it's a dead droid because, and the tack droid.
Sure.
So I'm gonna aim shoot the Wookiee.
Okay, I'm going to aim shoot at the Wookiee down here that'll have now light cover because of the sharpshooter. Light cover, red and a white with an aim. Doesn't surge, you spend both. Needs 2 here to push through the cover. Oh, he gets the 2. Going to want to cover, going to force a save. Needs the shield or the Wookiees are off the table. 1 dice. Poor eager with 2. Oh, in the table, the nerves have got to him. Oh, it's a big roll. He rolls the shield. The Wookiees survive. Over to you. And that is troopers.
Just going to move these guys.
Sure.
Just going to move them round to the tree.
Okay, that will end their activation. Let you cohere around. And then your last one off the stack. Because Nick's out. Flip their order. The last one is the officer. I'll give you a minute, let you have a think. Paul, so you know what you're doing with the officer?
Yep, so just going to move him round. So we're going to go here.
You've got to finish just short. Yeah, you've got to be able to finish the move and then you can go behind the tree.
Here.
Sure, that'll keep you close to Luke to keep the dodge with vigilance. And that ends the round. Nick is still poised to jump that middle and has a 3-2 lead. The Wookiees have hung on in there with some great saves. And Luke and Maul should be facing off. Let's go to orders on 6. Start of 6, Nick with his 3-2 lead. I think we all know what's coming. It is Son of Skywalker. And it is at last from Maul. So roll off, Nick to roll. And Nicky shields. And Nick wins priority. That is probably good for Luke. And Mexi can go last. Let's go back to the table. Paul has give his one to Luke. Nick has give his one to Maul. Maul gains Jedi Hunter and can take a wound when he activates. And then he's directed through and then back down and ended that on the snipers. Nick, do you know what you're doing or do you want a minute?
No, I'm going with the sniper.
Sure.
I'm going to shoot the Wookiee.
Okay. Wookiee hang in there. It's 2 red shooting into heavy cover down to light. It's 2 coming through. Needs that shield, this Wookiee. Oh, it's not. The Wookiee is off the table. And the Wookiee has been removed. He's going back. He's done some measuring. He doesn't make the middle. He's moving back in to secure the home objective as we come back to Paul. Okay, Paul, with you. The core unit.
Just gonna move these guys.
Securing up the home objective. That's 1.
Let's move them around.
Sure. Cool. Secure around. That will end their activation. Okay, we're coming to Unique. This is going to be a close game, fighting over the middle with your 3-2 lead.
Going off the stack. Just snipers.
Sure.
They're going to AL move.
Okay.
To the and they're going to shoot at that unit behind the bush.
Okay, shooting at the one with the 3 or the 2? The 3.
Oh, is there 2 there?
Yeah, there's 2 units, that is. Okay, we'll let you make your choice and we'll come back. Nick is going for the front lot because he can get range 3 to that unit. Paul is in the open. Oh, that's not a good roll. It's gonna. That is you surge, don't you? So that is 2. So 2 white. Surging on defence. You're going to save 1 and lose 1. With that becoming a shield and gain a suppression. That suppression will be costly when moving to the middle. The unit and added a suppression as we come to you, Paul.
Yeah.
Troopers.
So we're going to see if we can get these guys.
Okay, so roll that. Yeah, there's a dice there, mate. Roll that suppression. If it comes off, they can make the middle. If it doesn't, oh, he rolls it off. The dice are swinging in the rebels' favour. Let you move round. Do you want to range 1? It's going to be a double move to make that middle. Sure. Up and then cohere round. And that will end the activation. To you, who are we going with?
Red. They're just going to move through.
Is it a double move to make that middle?
No.
So they can attack.
I'm going to shoot them.
Okay, you shoot that unit there. Let's go to the box. 3 black, 6 white. Okay, it's a nice roll. Shooting. Okay, so 4, let me just check. I was right, 4 white. This unit's probably off the table. Only 2 in it. And they are gone off the table. Let's go back to the board. Trooper gone and the droids hold the middle as we come to you, Paul.
Go for the stack.
Sure. And it is snipers.
Right, we're just going to try and double move forward, see if we can get to the middle.
See, caution to the wind is now over. That's 1. Easily making it with 2, but not going to get an attack. This is going to be a close game with the Force push and the 2 Jedis. Guys, if you're enjoying this game, remember to leave a like, subscribe, get down in the comments, flip their order, Paul, and that is the end of their activation. And it coming to you.
Purple.
It's a double move in. Nick takes back the middle. 2 to 1 as we go to Paul. Paul, over to you.
Here.
Troopers.
So we're just going to double move. So I'm going to go from this guy.
Sure.
Go around over to Luke. Obviously then just
Up onto the box. Sure, cohere round. And that ends their activation as it becomes 2-2 again. Back to you. Move on up. Coming into the middle, we'll just measure to make sure that they definitely are within range 1, and it's back to Paul.
Here up a stack.
And it is a core unit.
Super Troopers. Just gonna go. Yeah. Up. Just gonna go. Here.
Yeah, easy within 1, mate. Key around. It's back to 3-3. Let's go to Nick. Nick, over to you.
Go me more.
Okay.
Let's want this.
Yeah. That's 1. You're taking a wound to get 3 actions. That's
Yeah.
it.
And then.
So he's got 2 more actions now. Do you want a minute to think?
No. Yeah.
Give you a minute. It's a tight game. Okay. You know what you're doing with more?
Yeah, I'm gonna move again.
Sure.
Let's just see the sword again.
Okay. And what do you want to do? You've got.
Cyber Friday. Snarpy unit.
Okay, let's go to the box. This is going to be full red. He's got an aim from at last. There's heavy cover because of low profile on the... Oh, you don't surge, does he? Yeah. Okay, so 1 so 5, reroll 2. It's going to be 2 are going to go away to the heavy cover, aren't they? Yeah, 2 to heavy cover, and then this will come through with pierce and kill 1, but 1 will survive. That could be a big turn. That roll there from Mum may have cost you the game, Nick, but there's still dice left.
Yeah, and I'm gonna force push these away.
Sure. And that probably is going to be them outside of range 1. It did a bit of pre-measuring. Okay, that is the end of Mum's turn. Flip his order. So we've come to you, Paul.
I'm gonna use Luke. It's gonna come up.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna force push.
Okay, so use the speed 1. Just move them out. They're not going to be nowhere near range, so they ain't going to score.
And then
You've got a move which will have a charge attached.
so I move to these and charge.
Sure.
These.
Okay, so if we saw Skywalker, you're going to get your 14 black. Let's go to the box. Nick can hear them round. Okay, Paul, 7 black. Get rolling, surging to crit. This has pierce 2. Okay, there's a few blanks there. So it's 4, Nick, because this is a surge to crit. It has pierce 2. So that will be 4 dead droids. So Paul, you're going to get them again. All again, because there's Son of Skywalker. There's 3 left in the unit. That's a crit. Oh no, that's... Okay, so 3 white. Oh, that will be 3. That is 7. That will just about kill that unit. Now, with that unit dying there, that is game. Nick did have shots with the tac droid at that sniper there, but he needed that unit to stay alive because Paul can move up with his rebel officer from behind there. So Nick's only scoring with 2, and Paul is scoring with 1, 2 with Luke. Then he's got this unit here also that we've just measured that can make it. So Paul could have scored with 4, maybe 5, and Nick definitely only 2. So good game, lads. Close, moved in at the end, but Luke got the job done. Let's get this wrapped up and go to the have a chat. Okay, there we have another close game going down to turn 6. Paul, your first victory on the channel. Congratulations. We'll talk about the list. So we'll start with you as the winning player, Paul. So it was basically Luke at a bit of a gun line. So talk me through.
No, it was good. It was obviously first time playing with, Luke or like a Jedi. So
yeah, Force user, okay.
It was a bit different to, balancing it, going forward and
Yeah.
defending.
It's like, yeah, but that's the key. Jedi are way more defensive than what you think. You think is you're just going to have a Jedi charge in there, cut things up, but it don't work like that. If you do that, they get shot off the table. I think you was very patient with the Wookiees and Luke, and when you come to play them, you played them well. To be fair, obviously you had the gun line to back them up and move up, so that was all right with the officer with vigilance, and you kept a dodge on Luke all game. So I think that was good. Nick, talk about the CIS list.
Yeah, I like Maul.
You love Maul,
Yeah,
he's like your favourite character. Every time Nick CIS, it's always Maul.
I haven't played with him for a while.
Yeah.
I thought I'd just play with her. Not
Okay.
only like a traditional list, is it really? Of only 4B1s.
Yeah, 4B1s, you had the Droidicas. Snipers with shields, talk me through that, because that's unusual. People don't normally take
I hadn't
shield.
played with the snipers before.
Okay.
The X-Droids.
Okay.
I thought I'd have a go.
Hard to kill with the shields.
Yeah, they
just
are.
recovering, get them into heavy cover, 2 shields. It's really hard
But I
to
had
take
them out in the
so-
open, and that's strange for snipers.
Yeah, just
isn't it?
chilling
Just sat
and
on
just,
top of
yeah.
the rock.
I
And
agree.
they didn't, well,
You didn't
you
lose
got
the
the
snipe-
shields off.
Yeah, but didn't lose a mini, did you?
No.
But to be fair, they didn't shoot very well for
No, kept missing
you.
red.
It means it was 2 red. You kept missing a lot of dice. That's frustrating when you roll 2 red and you should be getting hits, especially with surging, and they don't. And then obviously you add more to try and take that middle. So let's talk about how the game panned out. So I think intercept the transmissions was okay for both of you. Both had force users, so that was not fine really. There was no real big advantages to either one of you, but early on was quite cagey, like setting up, but then you made a jump for that middle, didn't you, and took the middle on turn 2, was it, with Maul?
Yeah.
And then you played Phantom Menace, which is a real good way to take the middle with Maul, because it means he can't be attacked then on turn 3, and I thought you played that really nice. That was good. And then you just sort of tucked up with them Wookiees and Luke on that middle, waiting for your turn to...
Yeah, we just sort of hang around there, obviously, then sort of managing to go in and sort of actually get a little bit done, which is quite good. Obviously.
Yeah,
It's
like
really
on
good.
turn 4, after you had all them dodges and you jumped over, which I thought was nice. You played, what was it, Serve Your Master well. Got a good use out of that, I think, with the Wookiees. You killed the Droidicas with Luke, yeah? And then got the Wookiees in on combat. It sacrificed the Wookiees a little bit, I think, but I think the Wookiees did what Wookiees do. They got in, they had an attack on the droids, and then they took lots of shots. I think he was shooting the Wookiees for ages, and that last one was hanging in there with his shields, which is good. And then finally Nick picked him off. But I did think Nick caused you some problems with the droidicas at the start, coming around the sides. But that was a nice play.
I knew the game was going up towards the middle.
Yes.
I thought if I come round with both Droidicas
And threaten his home objective, and I thought that's what was going to happen. But then Paul had that, you'd gone into wheel mode behind the radar tower, and Paul had that one roll with the rebels, and it was like, what, 4 or 5 crits, just a crazy roll that shouldn't happen, and it completely wiped that one squad of droidicas down to like 1 wound and stuff, and then that sort of finished them off, and the other one got picked off. But then coming down to the end, it was just about activations and mostly getting the middle, and you didn't manage to get enough kills there towards that middle. And Luke come over and done what Luke did, force pushes one out, kills another with Son of Skywalker, and he's basically like worth 3 on a middle. He force pushes one off, he kills one, and then cancels one himself. He's like worth 3 units to have around. And I thought you played that nice as well, Paul. You know, really Maul had gone too far to affect, and the force throw didn't managed to kill anything, but it was a close game down to turn 6 again. Paul, first win with the Rebels, so congratulations. Remember guys, if you're enjoying the channel, subscribe, leave us a like, get down in the comments, let us know anything that we've missed, anything we could have done different. We're always happy to learn and answer questions down there. Remember our social medias, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook. Like I keep saying, we're coming up on Battle Rep 50, which is a bit of a milestone for us. We're really happy about that. We've got some stuff planned for that, so subscribe, click the bell if you want to see what's going on. Yeah, lads, thank you very much. Great game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And guys, take care, and we'll see you soon.